Hey everybody, so today we are going to talk about if the Logitech G29 force feedback steering wheel will work, for one, on Gran Turismo 7, which is hopefully coming out by the end of the year, and also if it will work on PlayStation 5. Now, I did make a video not too long ago talking about if this steering wheel will work on the PlayStation 5. You can go check that out on my channel. However, there is some new information that I am bringing to you right now, or at least I should say new hypotheses, because there really is no word as of yet, and that's Monday evening, June 15th. So if you're seeing this in the future, things may be different, and if there is a difference in the future, stay tuned, subscribe, because I will be posting updates about this. This is a major thing. Now, some of the things on the PlayStation 5, really quickly. The ports that are going to be on there is a USB Type-C, as well as a USB Type-A, which is that rectangular one that you're probably used to. USB Type-C is that weird oval small looking thing, almost like a micro USB kind of thing that the MacBooks use. Some LG phones and that, they use those as well. Samsung used it for a little while. I'm not too sure if they still do. Now, what does this mean? Well, the Logitech G29, they connect through a USB Type-A. Now, it needs to be a powered USB Type-A, which is what's on almost every single computer, which is why it works on the computers, but also on the PlayStation 4. Now, on the PlayStation 5, we can assume that it's powered, because why wouldn't it be? It needs to probably charge the controllers. So that's point one. That's probably why it may work. Now, number two. What's the next reason why the Logitech G29 should work on the PlayStation 5, but also with Gran Turismo 7? Well, the PlayStation 5 has already been announced that they will be allowing the ability for you to play previous games from the PlayStation 4. They mentioned that a little while ago. It's going to be backwards compatible. So if it's going to be backwards compatible, in my mind, that means that the Logitech G29 should work on the PlayStation 5, and then in theory should also work on Gran Turismo 7. So, in my mind, it should work, which is huge news. However, will they bring out a new steering wheel as well? They probably will. They already have a Gran Turismo Sport steering wheel, which I have tested out and I actually like, but it doesn't seem any different when using it than the Logitech G29. So, if anything, that's a short, quick review of that Gran Turismo steering wheel. It actually seems pretty well the same. It could be the same, but it just seems like it to me. And I used that as a demo when I used to work at Best Buy. I now run this channel full time with my other YouTube channels and my basketball training company. However, let's also look at it this way. There's a lot of search queries on Google that people are searching for, and sometimes this is a great way of gauging what's going to be coming out in the future. Almost lost it on that track there. But you'll have to watch until the end to see if I win this race. However, let's try to see what Google has to say when it comes to what people are searching, and what people are searching for is Gran Turismo 7 steering wheel. So sometimes, even though it's not announced, sometimes that does mean that there will be a special steering wheel that may be released with the PlayStation. But that's just speculation. Purely speculation, so take that with a grain of salt from somebody who used to work in the technology sector as a Best Buy employee for many, probably way too many years. It's a great company to work for, by the way. So if you're one of those who were thinking about working there, it's actually pretty good. At least up here in Canada, If you're full-time, if you're lucky enough to get to a full-time employment, sure, you're only making minimum wage or pretty damn well close to it. However, at the same time, you've got stock options available to you. You've got benefits. You've got a retirement pension that I definitely maxed out. And since I've left the company, they match. What was it? They match if you put like $100 a paycheck into it. They would match that $100, so you're basically doubling your money right away. And it's very useful. So I might just get into that some other time in another video. I'm not going to get into that now. However, let me know in the comment section below if you'd like to know what it's like to work as a full-time employee at Best Buy. Because sure, sometimes you'll get a manager that's crappy, but overall as a company, they are pretty solid. Now, going back to this game, I'm in 5th place and 7 seconds off the lead, 6.5 seconds off the lead. Gonna do some drafting. Now, what my question to you is obviously Gran Turismo 7 is coming out very soon. And Gran Turismo 7 is a game that I will be purchasing and I will be running on this channel. Same as NBA 2K, whatever comes out in the future, 2K21 and 2K22 in the future, whatever. These are the two games that I really enjoy and that I really enjoy playing and obviously showing and talking to you guys. Now, what would you guys like me to cover when Gran Turismo 7 comes out? Comment below and let me know. I'm thinking about doing the similar content of trying to see what I can get away with in the game. See if I can do some tests like I used to do with Project Cars, like let's see if we can burn the tires off this car and things like that. And then obviously tours around the game, see what the game is actually like to play. But I was also thinking about doing what I've been doing occasionally with Gran Turismo Sport, which is reviewing cars with the Logitech G29 steering wheel, or just with a force feedback steering wheel in general. So basically going around and recording the race or a couple of test laps to see how far you can actually push a car with a force feedback steering wheel. But if you've got any suggestions for video content, I am all ears and I will take that. However, I'm going to leave you right now and we're going to watch the rest of this race together, see if I win, and yeah, let's get around this corner safely and not crash. And I will see you guys again next time. Let's watch and see if I can win. Now, if you don't want to see the whole race until I end, fast forward into the last 30 seconds and you can see me win or come second place or whatever happens. But I have a feeling that this race becomes super, super tight at the end.